Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. I'm Mike Atherton. With me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Alan Mitchell, Ian Healy, the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Hi Athers, looking forward to this one. Earlier I took a look at the conditions for the day, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this. And as far as the weather goes, a beautiful day to cricket. You'll see. Well, it's probably going to be a good batting surface throughout this match, but it might just favour the team putting the pads on first.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
Yeah.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Thick edge. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Keepers in.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Good catch. Out.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Bairstow won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Wait. Yeah.
Super shot that.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over, 4 off it. The Kings are 18 for 1. Khan, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yes.
Terrific touch. Cracks it away behind square for 4.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Bairstow is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum.
Yes.
Time that perfectly.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Gone, it's a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Livingston will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Waiting. Yeah.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Wait on. Yeah.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yeah.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah, yeah.
Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
And that's the end of the innings. The Kings have set a target of 68 runs. This is a respectable total. The bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets. This will be a difficult chase.
Yep.
Huge edge!
Yeah!
Out! Good catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yes.
Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a failure.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yes.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Rabada shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Miller ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep. Catch it.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yes. Keeper. Yep.
Nice shot.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah, yep.
Mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Miller has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yes.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Brilliant diving stop.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters.
Yes.
Needs a direct hit.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Drives and misses everything.
Curran with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Yes.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Yes! Caught and bowled. Did supremely well there.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Time that brilliantly.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. This should be close.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Nicely played.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting, mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Yes.
Corn, what a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
one gone, the fourth wicket is in the bag. Bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. It seems very good bowling.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Stunning shot. Fired straight back at the bowler, running away for four.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, race to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Super shot that.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. All tied up in this match, time for a super over, nail-biting stuff. This misses that for four. Bit of West Indian flair to that.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
It was in the air for a long time, but four bounced just inside the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Over pitch and help to the boundary.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for six. Brilliant shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Good shot, a beauty.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
super piece of timing.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Gone right through the defences.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Didn't quite manage to get themselves in for that first innings. The bowler, with their tail up, will know it too. A good batter, though, and it won't take much to get going. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Besto gets off the mark.
A good performance for a super over. But I would have wanted a few more runs to be safe. This was a lot closer than it looked on paper. What a fantastic game. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you very soon.